Hey guys, what's going on? Samurai back, and
Okay, see you around.
we're gonna be summoning Super Shenron. I wonder, what's to come with this? Yeah, five.
Please.
Sorry. Um, okay, yeah. You guys know my stick drift problem
Hi. Been
sucks,
expecting
but
you.
yeah. All right, finally. Hey guys, could you go to my GoFundMe so I can get a new controller? I'm kidding. I don't have a GoFundMe, guys. I don't have a GoFundMe. Do I want more characters, more outfits, or more Zenny? I wish I could get 3 wishes, bro. I want 3 wishes, bro. You get 3 of these things. Definitely, one I would leave out is outfits. Only reason I want more Zenny is because I want more characters. So if I get more characters, like who knows how much Zenny I'm going to get? I gotta eat breakfast, guys. Okay. So, alright, so at least I could choose from there. So I'm actually gonna get Zenny. Thank you. Alright, guys, I'll be back.
useful for most of the characters.
I'm not sure. Yeah. My bad, no. How do you get these? Like, how do you get those, chat?
Like this and as little extra content. It really shows all the work that goes into making the smallest of details in a project like this. Finally, the bonuses menu features both a gallery and an art contest winner section.
I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
Details in a project like this. Finally, the bonuses menu features both a
Not
gallery
not
and an art contest winner section, where you can look at both official and fan art pages.
Yeah.
This is all tied in nicely
Yeah.
with the contributors page.
Yeah.
You can see every single person
Yeah.
to make this game a reality.
Yeah.
I think y'all might want to change the best of profile art for this.
Yeah.
They're the GOAT, don't get me wrong.
Are these
But
my
something tells me having a
rewards?
song of a Roomba with Mario's hat in a Steam game might be a little risky. I'm not gonna lie, just a little risky. Well, that's pretty much everything related to the bonuses menu. However, there is still one more thing featured here that I've neglected to mention yet. Endless Mode. Endless Mode is the only option featured in the bonuses menu that actually lets you play the game, and in a new and exciting way at that. Just like the name implies, Endless Mode lets you play both the normal and boss night gameplay loops forever. The
Dang.
greatest number of frames possible, which is achieved by completing tasks on the PAL Percy. The further you get into an endless
Golly!
it just gets harder and harder as you go on. So it's a really good test of skill for both of the gameplay loops.
It's never ending.
Online leaderboard, where you can see the endless mode. Because I'm playing on the Steam beta version of the game for this video, these leaderboards are pretty dead, but still fully functional. I could have gotten a single point on either of these leaderboards and still placed in the public top.
Wow, incredible, amazing. My go-to is
This is crazy.
I like
That
this
was
game,
so
and I
much
think
chat.
I've gotten a lot out of it, but I don't think it's for me personally. I think it's a cool extra, but I prefer to play this game with set goals in mind that can be reasonably beat. If I was playing on the Game Jolt version of Playtime with Percy right now, the idea of placing in the top Endless Mode rankings would be a joke.
See
That
ya.
it's not in though. I'm sure countless sweats have put hours and hours into this. I'm glad it's in the game. One last thing before we move on to the final section of this video. Playtime with Percy features a complete set of skins for the PAL Percy that you can quickly switch between by clicking on the pixel face on the title screen. These are really cute, and there's one for every single main animatronic in the game, minus the Tomateros. There are even 4 unlockable skins for the 4 unlockable custom
Planet
characters. Speaking
Namekian.
of, now that we're done with all the extras, I think it's time
Yeah,
we
I
finally
love
start
this
talking
game's
about said
visuals.
custom mode.
This game's visuals are so amazing, it's not even funny. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is, I mean, it's beautiful, man. Look at this game, bro. Just freaking look at this game. On city, ooh, daytime, evening, night, bro.
I'm not gonna bother getting into every little feature and
This is definitely my favorite map
pretty
right
much
now, I'm not gonna
anything
lie.
you can think of that could potentially be messed with.
Young
In
Goku!
addition to this mode that I want to touch on, besides the new characters, are Aggressive Mode and the PAL Percy Anger AI. Starting with Aggressive Mode, in the Boss Custom Hour, all this does is make the characters react to things faster and just be more aggressive in general. However, in the normal Custom Hour, Aggressive Mode actually changes the mechanics of a few characters to make them harder.
I wonder if they get the
outside
other
of
skin of
general
Bardock. I forgot
This
to.
is something I was not aware of until I was
Cause I love Bardock, bro. Like, Bardock is my goat.
Each of the 2 custom modes featured here have 3 built-in challenges to complete.
My
One
goat
with every
also.
base animatronic 5,
Love
one
Kid
with every
Goku.
base animatronic
Pause.
10, and one with every animatronic, including the unlockable one, on 20.
Here we go.
AKA
I forgot he
Max
can
Mode.
go into
However,
Super Saiyan
there's a
4.
bit of a twist regarding
That's
one of these previous
fire.
challenges that I somehow just never noticed when I was
Super
playing.
hot
The challenge
fire.
with every animatronic on 10 actually has the aggressive mode toggle turned on. So, I was extremely surprised.
Hopefully this doesn't, like, absolutely obliterate myself. But, oh boy.
Of not knowing what the fuck was happening. If you're curious what these aggressive mode changes are, here's a quick rundown. First, you now bang twice before leaving instead of once. You will get to the door, bang on it, then wait at the door a little longer before banging on it again. This means you have to hold the door shut twice as long every attack cycle.
Chat, I low-key might lose this, chat. I low-key might lose this.
Eliminating the directional sounds of the vents entirely. Throwing rat just gives you less reaction time.
Just to make this fair, chat.
It's by far the biggest difficulty.
Yeah, it's the only way it's fair, bro.
Always changes in the middle of his walk. This means you have to pay extra attention to him to see when he changes his eye color so you can press the correct button on the Simon Says machine. Farmer Village is already kind of an annoying thing to briefly pay attention to, but now he requires even more brain power to deal with. All of these are really fun changes though. I think giving threats updated mechanics on harder difficulties is a super cool idea that more games
Alright, bet. This is about to be a crazy battle, chat. The reason I did all of that was because Broly alone is probably gonna be super powerful, bro. Look. Oh my god, golly. Yo, he was just standing there. Bardock, come on. Be a strong Saiyan, Bardock.
The ball throwing and water minigames take longer to complete, and the food catching minigame requires you to catch 4 instead of 3. This really encourages you to stay on top of your power tasks to avoid having to deal with the harder versions later on. Those are just 2 examples of some really cool stuff that Custom Hour lets you do. And I applaud the dev team for including so many options here to shake up the gameplay.
Kill him.
That said though, there's really only one more thing I want to here for wrapping all of this up, being the brand new unlockable characters.
Bro, you have no... Alright, now you want to power up. Oh my god.
For base game, that would be the challenges Flocko, Poodles, and some.
I can't go hands for hands with him. He's gonna kill like 3% of my party! Just to have other characters who are probably also ugly. Alright, good. This is way more of a fair fight. No, it's not. Oh, crap.
It's just so much more complicated and tough to navigate that even just making everybody react faster is enough to give me some trouble. This would probably be a good time to bring back the thing I said earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to change a little sign up. What's up? Oh, come back! Come back! Alright. Yeah, I'm about to lose this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm winning this battle.
I was barely able to make a dent in the boss fight maximum. It is truly for the FNAF sweats out there, but not me. I prefer the base gameplay.
Alright, bet. I like that. Go back to here. There we go. You're literally a less evolved version of me. I'm going to destroy you. I'm peak evolution. You're not. Peak Saiyan evolution.
Simplicity of the base gameplay loop just speaks to me more personally.
Get out of here, bro. Yeah, come on, dude.
Are here. Treat yourself on hot days. Clarify that because I know a lot of people prefer the boss stuff over the normal gameplay. One thing regarding all of this that I have to give playtime with Percy for is just the idea in general.
Yeah, let's get this one out of here first. To be fair, they haven't technically killed any of my people, even though Bardock is close to death. Bardock is definitely close to death. That's a guarantee. He's most likely gonna die if I bring him back out here, so we're not gonna bring him back out here. So you wanna, okay, you wanna get him to Bardock though.
You get the best of both worlds here, and I respect that a lot. Anyway, back to Festive Room. It's not the hardest thing ever or anything, but it definitely gave you way
there we go.
Remade challenges that playtime with Percy has to go.
There we go. Work him up. Come on, power up. We both power up. You power up, I'll power up. Come on. Hit! He's powering up down there. Yes, sir. Hit. Yes, sir. Get him out of here. So I basically killed. So bro, it's basically Broly versus all of my characters, bro. Dang, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna lose this battle, but I ain't losing. Dancing sound and slow, it's hard to even know it.
Once the mask is successfully locked back,
Yeah, I see you over there, pal.
unless you have both of your electronics
Bro
down.
just broke through all of those houses just to
That's all.
fight me, bro.
Everything you're doing to
Jesus
make progress
Christ.
and make sure you don't die to Sunny Sheep. I think this is
Yeah,
one of my favorite
I'm not.
mechanics in
I'm
the
going to
entire
get
game.
him. Never mind.
Despite how basic
Speaking it into existence, I'm gonna get him. No, I'm not.
situation, it makes you want to
Alright,
deal with her
bet.
as serious
Let's have some fun,
She's
guys.
perfect
So let's
because she really doesn't give you that much time to put a
change
mask
our
on. Her
character.
jump scare
Dun
sounds like
dun
stupid
dun
screaming goat
dun
names, which is not
dun
perfect.
dun dun dun.
Design-wise, this is also one of my favorite characters in the entire game. The white, pink, and green color palette looks amazing in my opinion.
Oh,
And I am
man.
such a sucker for animatronics.
That's not
that
fair.
can
This
look
isn't
at those
fair.
skeleton faces. It just makes them look so much cooler.
Even though
Sunny
Broly
Sheep
versus-
also probably has one
Can
of
I
the
not
most
change my
solid outfits
character
that the
right
entire
now?
has.
Oh, I have to wait for that bar to refill.
Peak character
Yeah, this
and
isn't fair.
fantastic addition to the game. Next up is Helios.
Alright, bet. Alright, bet. Broly. Broly's fair. Broly's fair.
Sun face thing that you see in the corner, the stage camera.
Oh,
However,
no.
the sun itself isn't
I wasn't.
actually
I didn't see that.
It
That
is
was
indeed just a rope.
yeah.
The character of Helios is actually a spare endoskeleton that chills in the playhouse.
If we had the same amount of characters, this would be more fair. Ouchie.
Design-wise, as much as I love this character, I think the
I'm
endoskeleton body.
gonna go. Alright, it's a guess. Team Goku. Team
It's
Goku.
clearly supposed
Nice.
to be fucked up and broken in some way, given the extra
Oh, man.
wooden plank across its chest, but it still looks far too clean.
Yo,
and
if I
at the same
beat
time.
Broly
I
as
also
Team
think the
Goku,
body
then this is gonna
it's
be
kinda just
crazy,
shape and
bro.
structure of this. However, the overall concept
False
and the sun
courage.
help balance all of this out. I still really mess with Helios, even if I think he could be a little better. Like, he's an A-tier design, he probably could have been an S-tier design. When it comes to how Helios works in terms of gameplay mechanics, I think
Come
they're
back,
probably
Broly. Why you
weaker
running from
additions,
Kid Goku?
especially this late in the
Oh,
game.
nah.
It's just Tom Opti, but for the base gameplay loop. They make it
Oh, yeah.
corner cameras,
Heck yeah.
in the back before they start
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do they make every character in this game so cold?
From that point, you just deal with them as
Every character.
without being shocked all the time.
Oh,
Helios
no.
will enter
Oh,
the
no.
office, the ceiling
Oh, no.
and jump
Don't-
area.
don't-
Helios pretty much just serves as
okay.
more busy rhetorical,
No.
which don't get me wrong,
No.
does work in the gameplay loop. I just wish it was something a little more
Golly, I'm a teenager. So are you. It's crazy. Look at Goku as a teenager. Look at freaking him as a teenager. You know those memes where they're like 8th graders when I was in 5th graders versus 8th graders now? This is the comparison, bro. Like,
with that covered, it's time to move on to the boss night unlockable characters. Alright, so we
man, it's kind of crazy to me how I'm going to 8th grade next year. Wow, can't believe it.
This is
Anyway. Oh crap, let me turn it to him. He hasn't got any fight time yet, so.
Something that was made before the game came out that was turned into an official character for some fucking reason. I don't even know what they're supposed to be. Maybe like a rabbit or something. Regardless, even when they were still in the game, they were probably my least favorite character. They always felt extremely out of place in the universe of Playtime with Percy, and also didn't really fit the vibe of the boss fight. Like, at all. Like, why the fuck is there a Pal Percy in their face? I really thought she was part of the team. She really thought she was one of the Tomateros. Anyway, at some point, Viola was removed from the game for reasons in an update. So obviously, Viola needed a replacement. This replacement would come in the form of the peak character design, Polly Possum. This might be my favorite character design in this entire
Yes, sir.
game, guys. I'm not
We did it.
They no longer try to fit into the Tomateros as some weird reject. They look way more like the other characters already featured in the game. And also, possums are just fucking awesome. Polly Possum also says bye-bye when they leave the office, which is peak character writing. I don't see Viola doing that. Speaking of leaving the office, I might as well talk about their actual mechanic now. Polly Possum is kind of like a weird
Whoa,
remix
World Tournament, guys.
She will slowly start to come out of the hole in the ceiling in different phases. Once she fully
Oh yeah, I didn't even do my ranking of this game.
electronic tools down,
If you don't remember from yesterday, my ranking for
She will jump scare you and end your night.
My
Once again,
ranking
another
for
stop using your game
Zen,
for progress.
no, I'm kidding. Xenoverse, my ranking for the Xenoverse was an 8, an 8 or 7, an 8 for its time, a 7 for today was my ranking. Now, for the ranking of this game, I'm definitely gonna say that for now, right now, this game is a 10. It is a 10 out of 10, and I think it'll always be a 10 out of 10. That's just personally what I think. Yeah. Alright, so as you guys can imagine, this is gonna be a way harder battle. Not only is my team kinda not as powerful, alright, I'm gonna have to switch out Team Goku. Even though Team Goku is one of my favorites,
while also feeling realistic enough to exist in the universe, works really well. I don't really have much to say about it.
well, I'll keep in Team Goku since I just changed him. You know what?
Basically, on all 4 screens in the room, the 2 on the wall, and your 2 devices...
This is fair. They have 2 Broly's on their team. This is fair.
When you hear the Christmas music playing from somewhere in the office, you have to check all the monitors in your devices, see which of them is currently playing the ad. Once you figure that out,
Let's do this.
the ad to make it go away. Failure to do this fast enough will result in a jump scare from Truman. And that's it.
What?
That's the mechanic. I think it's effective at making you act fast, but it's still very conceptually simple. Still though, I like how weird and
Oh, you were wrong.
I think he makes
You said he hasn't even surpassed him as Prince Vegeta as a baby. That's crazy.
that.
Broly about to get his get back for that insult.
Trust me, I've been here for
Bro
so
said you're
long,
not even
I
more
don't
powerful than a baby,
video.
bro.
Let's wrap this up.
Not even more powerful than a baby.
I'm originally gonna make this video around a year ago. The game actually
Yo,
came
you
out.
know how crazy it would be to be named at, like, if, what? Like, bro, have a planet named after you. Yo, Vegeta, that, bro, I would have a lot of pride if I was him too. I'm a prince, I'm literally King Vegeta now. I'm a king. I'm literally him for real, bro. I'm a king. My planet is named after me, bro. Technically, it's named after his dad, but you get my point. They have the same name, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Bardock's going kind of hard right now. Like, I did not think it would be this close, but it actually might be this close, bro, because Bardock's going hard right now, bro. Oh my god. I haven't even needed to change my characters not one time. And he's still not on his last card. I done got Broly halfway done. I done got Super Blue halfway done. And I'm just using Bardock. The magic freaking... Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my god. Bardock is the most powerful DBZ character. Oh, never mind.
You know, normally I start these videos.
Hey, I just killed Super Boo, so it's okay. Hey, get back here then. Oh.
This is a disgusting, vile game made by a legendary file that crashed on me over 10 times across the course of my entire playthrough. Had crucial assets for gameplay failed to load in more times than I can count. I had animatronic humans just break on multiple occasions, and it was genuinely one of the
You blocking demon? Jesus Christ.
in my entire
Oh no.
Let's get into this mess. There's a whole lot to go
He said I was more Broly said if I wasn't more powerful than an infant, what are you? What's your power looking like?
and why it's terrible.
To be fair, I was demolishing you at the start, and I demolished Super Boo, so, hey man, now it's time for my son to handle you. And you light work to my son. You light work. You light work to my son. You light work to my son. He's light work to my son. Light work to my son.
actually drinking is just regular old water.
Broly has so much health. I'm at where it took 2 characters to get Broly at, and I just got into the fight. Oh my god.
And it really works. All we got to do is put one of the air flavor pods on their website. Peach is my favorite. Place the pod on the straw of the air water bottle, and you're
Yo, can you like not win, Broly? That would be nice. Can you just not win? Thanks. Thanks, Broly. Like I said, you light work for my son. 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 Yeah, you light work for my son, little bro. You're not even the power of an infant. My son isn't even at.
And absolutely nothing else. Because of that, the purple guy is actually called William Afton in this game, and is instead called Harvey. Harvey is a fucking terrible character that gets way too much attention in Dormitibus, despite easily being the most poorly written thing in the entire game. And that's saying something when the first guy was also pretty bad. I was eager to hang the phone each night. Talking about story. You've never heard the story. To me that I showed up in multiple videos I'm only now acknowledging for the first time. I don't usually care to discuss story like this because it's not what I'm looking for from an FA. Y'all know me. I am gameplay over story any day. The story for Minibus is so
That was he shut me up. Broly shut me up. I'll admit, Broly did shut me up. But you ain't gonna shut up Beerus. You ain't gonna shut up Beerus. Yeah, fall. As they watch them fall. The fact we have literal gods fighting up in here, and like the crowd is still freaking. Oh my god, the crowd is still here. That's crazy, bro. We breaking the thing. We done went out of it multiple times. The match is over. Like, yo.
And then the entire game goes silent.
Man, get out of here. Get out of here. Trying to be on my health so bad. Like, get out of here, bro. Yo. And I beat this guy first try in the story mode. I don't know what people were talking about. He's a hard villain. I was on hard mode and I beat him first try too. Like, come on.
There's a lot of very weird Easter eggs like that in this game, and I kind of respect it, but I also kind of feel super overboard. Like, that's pretty much it for the basic.
Have they used all 5 of their characters? I don't think they have. I think they actually have, actually. They might have. I don't know. Yep, there we go. They wouldn't have had enough time.
I actually streamed my reaction to playing Dormitibus over my new second channel that you should totally go and check out and subscribe to. So if somebody clips in this video,
yo, Beerus alone has been checking their entire team. I think it's time for me to switch characters. Dang, did my other characters die? Why can't I switch back to them? Yeah, they did die. Wow.
Realistic or whatever.
Yeah, now I gotta destroy you, bro.
I think this game is extremely disturbing.
They haven't used their other characters
still.
yet.
The issues with the visuals don't stop at the awful texture either. There is so much.
I actually might not win this.
Which I genuinely think almost all look garbage. Nearly every animatronic is built like Mango for some reason.
Never mind.
The puppet squid monster thing just looks like an onion from Mario Odyssey, and the only designs I somewhat like are heavily based on existing designs. Harvey is just Springtrap abuse very long. And Am I Real, aka Cake Bear, is also just a Springtrap type design. Don't even get me started on this thing, Soul Cage. When I first saw its render on the ceiling, I thought it was kinda neat actually. The second you see its full body, the entire design falls apart. Like, why does it have those legs? It looks ridiculous. This design is so bad. The BOA is almost cool, but the fact it's standing on two teeny tiny endoskeleton legs just makes the whole design look goofy rather than cool. You know, I think my favorite design here is the onion. I didn't even know this thing was supposed to be a puppet design until the game literally told me it was. Probably because the mask is super big and bulky for some reason, and it lacks any of the facial painting the puppet is known for, like the cheeks and the tear streaks. Because this thing is barely a puppet design, I will be calling it the onion from now on. And speaking of these,
This is too freaking easy. To be fair, I got a bunch of OP characters to go against Majin, Vegeta, and
Guess that's that.
whatever the big ape man is. I forgot his name. I'm just kidding. It's Vegeta. I know. Please don't think I'm not a real Jackamoff there in chat. All right, grade 8 Vegeta.
the jump
Destroy
scares
them.
that accompany them are also terrible. Because I have to make thumbnails for YouTube videos, I'm always looking at different jump scare frames from a bunch of different FNAF games. I think I have a pretty good understanding at this point of what makes a good FNAF jump scare. Or at least I hope I do. I guess we'll see when new so, nudge, nudge. Anyway, most of these jump scares lack any good frames. They're either all too zoomed in so you can barely
I feel like I didn't use all of my characters either, but I feel like my get up right now is good enough. Now we need to change there are 2 characters on the team now. We definitely need to change.
It's a pretty neat concept.
I don't want to get anybody like Whis on their team because I feel like at that point that's just like that's kind of crazy.
We'll get into this more when I talk about the gameplay, but in Dormitorbit,
Oh, okay.
For some
Jiren is
sides,
good.
the animation has your character duck and run under a long desk to reach the other side. Maybe they thought it looked cool or something, but just ended up looking really dumb. The one saving grace of this thing is Golden Call's jump scare, where they actually jump scare you mid-run under the table, which caught me off guard quite a bit. It's actually a pretty cool use of the movement animation, but enough praising this game. We gotta talk about the countless times the jump scares just didn't load in. Once again, we'll talk about this more in a bit.
But enough praising this game is crazy.
That constantly fails to load in assets. This includes entire jump scares.
Why you chillin' like a bee? Ain't you tired? Just check the chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Everything from the design, the environment, the overall tone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's an insanely unhinged and disturbing vibe. Once again, it's not scary. The game definitely makes me feel a little uneasy. When it comes to the amount of content,
I will kill you.
I'll take
Hit.
you down one hit.
Most FNAF fan
Don't
games
worry,
give you 5 nights
it
to
won't
go.
hurt.
Then usually a 6th and 7th night for some extra challenge.
This will only take a little bit. Oh.
Which
Oh.
might sound a little insane, and it kind of is, but I actually think the way the game is laid out works surprisingly well. So the first 9 nights are all using the same characters.
Yeah.
This has quite a
What's
few of
up?
them, as we
It's up
saw
now.
earlier.
It's up now. Hit. It's up now. It's up now. Hit. It's up now. It's up now. Hit. It's up now. It's up now.
One night, then not appear again for 2 more nights.
Come back.
Each night somewhat
Right
fresh,
here.
not overwhelming the
I'm just
player,
trying to
but
fight.
getting stacked on top of each other. It's almost like a series of custom-made style challenges back to back. It's not a terrible way of presenting the gameplay. This structuring is like one of the very few positives I can say about this game. And even then, 9 nights of this gameplay loop does kind of overstay its welcome, to be honest. Nights 10 and 12 are both special nights, with different gameplay that I'll get into later. And Night 11 is the Nightmare mode, where every character is on at once. Full transparency, I did not have the strength to beat Night 11. Hell, I barely beat Night 10, so I won't be able to go in depth on the last 2 nights. I guess it's time to go over the gameplay then. There's quite a bit to cover here, so strap in. Not only that, but this is probably going to be the last somewhat normal segment of this video before we get into the really deranged stuff. Dormitorbit has a pretty unique gameplay loop. It's definitely different from any FNAF fan game I've played before. It incorporates the movement from FNAF 4 and the camera watching gameplay of the first 3 games. It's a mixed results. A lot of the mechanics are kind of just the same thing, different coats of paint, which can make the game feel a little repetitive.
Come on now.
Overall, gameplay-wise, this could have been much worse than it actually ended up being. Let's go over all the core characters first. This is mechanics that all require you to run to the opposite side of the room and do something. Foxy has his punch code just like Infinite One, and you can stall him using that camera. But to be honest,
You have to change everything!
since when he entered the office,
Everything! No! Everything!
down, please. If you move away
That
from
was
the
epic.
gun, then he jump scares you. Something dire about the jump scares.
Where are you, Hit?
Is that they have what is essentially a
There he is.
fan game jump scare incoming warning in the form of a noise thing in a black screen. Just too much shit's fun in it.
At least you're getting it.
Yeah. The jump scares that they were doing literally all the scare from the jump scare. Because you know it's gonna happen pretty much every time. Anyway, Foxy's mechanic is fine. Like I said, this the BOA comes from the other side of the room and requires you to start down on the opposite side of the room with Foxy to make them leave. They don't have the same punishment for accidentally moving too early like Foxy to my knowledge, so they really just serve as an easier version of that mechanic. Once again, they're fine, and really just a busy recurrent version. The real issue I have right
It's to change everything!
he is insane.
Fix as well!
During my playthrough,
Everything!
screen slightly flickering to tell me when they were out of the office. This was one of the most annoying glitches
It didn't change everything.
and it got me killed way more times than I'd like to admit. Just for that, I'm saying this is
Yo, stop trying to do that,
the
Hit.
same as BOA, but on the opposite side. And it's
9 hits. Hit me 9 times.
But it sounds like he's being California.
Son, handle my light work. He couldn't handle my son. He knew he couldn't handle my son. He knew he couldn't handle my son.
Finally, we have Chica.
That's why. He knew he couldn't handle him.
The exact same way as BOA, except when she leaves, her cupcake becomes active.
Oh, I could fly with my freaking tail. I just saw that. I saw a little wagon.
That I was always able to deal with Foxy on the other side while the cupcake was still active. In Nightmare Mode, the AI is too hard to consistently do this, I think, but in the main campaign, the cupcake is barely an issue. The next one is essentially the same as the last four, but instead of having to run each table to deal with them, you can deal with them at the computer side. The Onion will randomly start playing music at points during the night. You can turn around and look at him to make him go away. This mechanic was almost never a threat and was a joke to deal with, but it's not bad. Soul Cage will enter from the left and bite you upon looking at it. Once that animation plays, Soul Cage will be gone from the door and move to the ceiling. So this mechanic could have been so much challenging to keep track of if its help wasn't so easy. But the entire room flashes black when they get into the office for some reason. So even if you don't catch them in the doorway, you will know when you look at them. Also, similar to BOA, I had multiple issues with this character. It's just not so
This is getting too
pretty much a guarantee. I know
easy.
there's just something with
Oh.
BOA and Soul Cage in particular that makes them the buggiest characters.
See, every time I say that, Broly comes out to fight me. Every single time I'm Goku, Team Goku, Broly comes out to fight me. Isn't that crazy? Don't you find that crazy?
This is why I didn't bother doing Nightmare.
Every time.
The last of the set is Molten Evil. Molten Evil will randomly spawn beside the computer and stare at you. All you have to do is look up at the ceiling once the screen starts going crazy with the
Oh my god. Well, now it's time for you to box with a god. You box with a minor, you box with a god. Oh no. I'm sorry.
But for the most part, this mechanic is piss easy. It takes 2 seconds to deal with. So at this point, you're probably wondering what the point of a game is. Every single character I've mentioned so far can be dealt with without even turning the camera. That's where these last two characters come in. Golden Call will randomly send your computer a pop-up that gives you the option to type something into it. When this happens, you have to go to Foxy's camera, and there will be a sign waiting for you there. To make the pop-up go away, you have to type in the longest word on the sign into the pop-up. And press it. For some reason, this music is also case-sensitive, which is just a very weird layer of difficulty that I don't think needed to be there. Having to pick up and type something is already stressful. Golden Call gives me a great excuse to talk about how odd the camera system is for minutes. Like most in games, the camera system isn't just chilling in the corner of the camera monitor.
I definitely think these characters are way more powerful than obviously Majin Vegeta and the freaking
It's a neat concept.
Great Ape
I get why it
Vegeta.
was done given the small size size of the screen, but it feels a little too clunky to work. It's not terrible though. Well, that is until you get the golden call pop-up. Because the info you need to type in the pop-up is on the cameras, you have to awkwardly move the cameras. The pop-up
That's it. I'm not taking this disrespect anymore. Any longer!
Speaking of the gameplay mechanics,
I'm not taking it. Done! Done! Oh my god!
explanation would make no sense.
That was crazy!
And just give you a tutorial screen that unlocks the tutorials the further you are. Having the
Done!
player literally
Done!
just read out your mistakes
Done.
to understand the game
Done.
has always felt very lazy to me.
Dun 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 dun
I think
dun.
it's just best to leave it out. Unless you do something cute with it like Night Stars, I don't see the value in doing it, other than as an excuse to explain super specific mechanics in the laziest way possible.
But-
The phone guy kind of also helps, but he's pretty much useless compared to the tutorials. Vineland Mechanic is essentially the main mechanic the entire game revolves around, and is also pretty much the only reason to actually use the camera.
Man, he should have blocked that. It's Ultra Instinct Goku.
Thing to different cameras. Every time he changes
Yo,
room, he will
Hit
lay out
gotta be the most annoying.
It's your job to keep track of him and what camera he's on throughout the entire night. Normally, Cape Bear looks like a somewhat opening. The night, he will turn into a twisted, more Springtrap-esque design. If you aren't looking at the camera he's on when he's in this form, you'll have a little bit of time to find him before he'll send out his cake to jump scare you. Surprisingly, I really like this mechanic. It's pretty easy to forget what room he's in during the stress and panic of a night. So it acts as a good challenge trying to actively reverse position during the whole thing, especially when he changes cameras when you're busy dealing with threats on the other side of the room. Cape Bear absolutely ties the gameplay loop into something a lot better than it could have been otherwise. Most of the other mechanics are either repetitive or shallow, but there's so many of them to think about that it kind of leaves them for being decent. I expected the gameplay to be a lot worse than it actually is, and I'll just leave it at that. Night 10 is the boss night. Replaces them with one single character. The shares gameplay traits with multiple the animatronics from the lights. It's time to talk about
Yo, I love how he powers up without even trying. Yo, that dodge on that, he does everything so nonchalantly. Like that dodge of the green beam, I'm calling it the green beam. Nobody's gonna stop me. I'm calling it the green beam.
Have fun with the now extremely
But
glitchy
the way he dodged that, like he just standing still and then he does a little boom, boom.
finally has a use. Dorothy will randomly go to one of two vents during the night. Use the click on the vent he's going in to slow him down. Then run to the other side of the
Target me.
and look at him.
Yeah.
The catch is you have to make sure you get there before he does. If he's already
I'ma dodge
pick it
demon.
up, then he just kills you. The timing of this is
My instant transmission
to get good at using the
demon.
vent to deal
I like the instant transmission controls and
with two strikes.
and
At least when you first start. I also don't think the game is
Xenoverse 2 way more though. I'll say that.
I feel
Like
there could have been
they
a
are
lot
way
better
better.
than being in the vents.
Way better.
And ceiling. It'll laugh if I use
Yeah, I tried to do an online match earlier, right? I literally was waiting in that queue for like 5 minutes straight, bro. Like, and I still didn't get a match. Like, what the heck, bro?
Especially with how glitchy it was for me. I think I lost to more glitches and crashes on Kirby nights than I did to actual gameplay mechanics. It's not a terrible night though, besides that. I like that it uses the mechanics you already know and expands upon them for the boss. The worst part of it is unironically the awful Garvey voice acting that randomly starts playing in the middle of the night. I think they were trying to do like an interview thing where maybe he starts talking to you, but while there, it's just a really minor distraction and a cute bit of lore for the fake ending. Here, it's a super annoying distraction that gave me a massive headache.
Alright, bet. Hand on my light work. Hand on my light work, Gogeta.
Speaking of,
Hand on my light work, Gogeta.
it's the final part of this video, the controversy. Once again, if you were sensitive to this kind of topic, don't drop off from the video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. For anyone who wants to see the true evil of this game and its cream, stick around and buckle in. In doing this, there are a series of tapes you can collect and listen to that feature Garmy talking to, I guess, himself. We talked about this a bit earlier in the video.
That was a crazy dodge.
One of these tapes, specifically the tape about Garby killing the girl who would be stuck with the Chica, goes in a pretty dark direction, really.
Come on, he's right in front of it. Bro, what?
Reported the underage girl in question, stating that she was a hot 15-year-old, obviously for a million different reasons. This is an insane and disgusting thing.
Yes, sir.
various campaigns, whether it's from newspaper clippings on the wall, through the lens of an ancient minigame, an actor whose job tackling these subjects in the most respectful way possible could. Dormidus throws that completely out the window and just has the purple guy going insane rants you can listen to. So not only are these games incredibly embarrassing to listen through, they also feature some very insensitive subject matter. I don't think the purple guy being a pedophile was really something people were clamoring.
By the way, guys, I beat the
This is the creator of the game self-inserting their own sick, twisted fantasies into their own.
I beat the Gohan story.
Self-inserting their own sick, twisted fantasies purple project. Blackout is the main creator of Dormidus, as the person who uploaded the game to GameJolt. They did a bunch of stuff for the game, but they also helped work on writing a story. Blackout had some drama and controversy at some point after the release of Dormidus. Most of it wasn't anything too crazy, kind of just the typical stuff you'd expect from a loser like this. But the main points to look at here have to do with their fetishes, which include multiple instances of hardcore fantasies and necrophilia. Yeah, I don't know if this initial drama just didn't make the round well enough, or if the community at large was just unaware of this, but this alone really should have gotten him banished from the FNAF scene. Somehow, though, he ended up sticking around, which sadly led to the main thing that got him shunned from the
You
FNAF.
haven't trained me
I
since
won't be
back when
bringing up
Cell
names
was
of
on the
anyone
loose,
else
remember?
involved in the
Of course
situation
not.
to help expose
You think I
them.
keep some
I'm
kind
sure
of
it was stressful
diary
enough
under
then
my pillow?
that don't want to bring
Well,
it
I
up.
haven't forgotten, Father.
The FNAF community
Here in the
who released
hyperbolic
exposed
time
video
chamber
on
with you,
Blackout that not
I'll
only
always
brought up
remember
the
that.
previous allegations, but also exposed him for having inappropriate sexual conversations with a 12-year-old. This included tons of rows of F's.
Use your
Also,
Super
it
Saiyan
turned
brain
Blackout
like
a bear that he sent to the minor. It was safe to say that nobody wanted anything to do with Blackout after this, and he fled the community and hasn't been seen since. Before he left for good, he left a note on his game
Uh-oh.
that reads, Jesus Christ.
Dad, you're light work right now. Why are you so light work right now, bro?
No mistake.
And you should
Father and Goku's new
It's
energy.
the
You better.
Against literal gods.
You gotta get stronger, just like Goku, my idol. You like Goku, my idol, Dad. Goku's my idol.
My father and Goku could take on Black in their Super Saiyan blue form.
somewhat into the ending.
Guess
There
there
is
was no need
I
for
think,
me to get stronger
semi-official
after all.
Dormidus remake in the works that will hopefully fix up the game and remove all of the gross fetish shit Blackout put in.
Look at me,
Man, I
dumbass.
need a really long and hot shower. Goddamn. Anyway, that's the I hope you enjoyed the video, or at least learned something from it. But yeah, and I'll see you all next time.
Pains of the center of the chest.
Silent Slayer.
Smile off your face.
When people bring up the best,
I just beat the brakes off you, Dad. What do you
Minutes
mean,
talked about
take
FNAF
that
fan
smile off my
How about we
face?
do that again, huh? Previously, we've talked about Tycoon Sung's Lumber
Are
Company.
you mad at
and Ultra
me?
Custom. Both of these games have relatively small followings, though. Today, I want to talk about something a little more well-known for once. You know, to shake things up a bit. And hey, put down your pitchforks. I know the title and
There's
thumbnail
no need
probably
for
sound
intake.
like an incredibly nuclear take, but, guys, I gotta tell you something. You've all been baited. I'm not talking about Five Nights at Candy's 3. I'm talking about Five Nights at Candy's 1, Five Nights at Candy's 2, Five Nights at Candy's 3, and Five Nights at Candy's 3.
When he was supposed to
What?
die of a
Are you
heart
saying all these games are bad? How
If he had
dare
died,
you?
as
No,
history
I don't
originally
hate any of these games.
time would not have been split. He would have never challenged.
Okay, never mind.
And I would
think
not
it's
have
important
had to take his
clarify
body.
right away that overrating doesn't mean bad or awful.
Ripped a
There are
hole in
things
the
I really
fabric
love
of
about
time.
these games. But
You
wouldn't call
made
any of them
I'm so glad Trunks isn't in the Tournament of Power because, bro, I'm not gonna lie, the Tournament of Power, every time I have to play it in this game, I low-key get bored every single time. Because I like switching areas in this game, and I do like fighting different enemies, but at the same time, I don't know, it just feels so much more story-oriented when I'm in it. Like, oh, look at that, nothing in the box.
Impact is an open world RPG game available
Genshin Impact.
iOS and
Oh,
PlayStation.
yeah.
Step into the vast magical world now. and start your adventure on the continent of Teyvat, where 7 kinds of elemental powers surge. Genshin Impact now releases the new version 2.7 update, and all travelers playing the game get new challenges and missions to complete. Join the journey with already existing travelers and reveal mysteries of the land of Teyvat. The new 2.7 update for Genshin
Yes, sir.
brand new characters such as Kuki, Shinobu, and Galen. Alongside these new characters, new events are being added to the game. These include a perilous trail, a muddy bizarre adventure, and many more.
Don't
That's
you
not all.
see?
A music
Oh,
festival
nah,
hosted
bro. They ain't telling me I was gonna have to do. Oh my god.
during the 2.7 update. Don't forget
Good
to
dad.
participate, submit your work on social media, and win the reward. Thank
Huh?
you to Genshin Impact for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel.
You think
Leave my
so?
link at the top of the description or in the pinned comment to download Genshin Impact today. Hey, is it getting hot here, or is it just me? Five Nights at Candies is a series of FNAF fan games created by Hideo Nago, someone who I've been following on and off for years, mostly just because of how notable the Candies series is. Starting off with a simple main character, all it took was some crusty-ass dude making a fake FNAF-free fan game that featured Candy for real to go, hey, I can probably just make a game myself with this character so losers stop stealing my work. Yeah, that's a good idea. And so only a few months later, in July of 2015, Five Nights at Candies was released. Now, it would be very easy for you to rip into this game. Trust me, I have a lot of vision. Early this
I'm
game,
not my mic.
You're done! No. Take your back off! Everyone, it's over! I'll hold them off and give them everything I've got. But in case I fail, you need to find a way to defeat them.
Do you take me for a coward? I'm not going to leave you here.
No, he's right. It's the only way to save his future.
You agree with this? You're not getting away.
First, you'll have to deal with me! You're so brave, Trunks. It's touching. But you are a sinner. A sinner. You first defied time to save Goku when he was supposed to die of a heart illness. Isn't that right? If he had died, as history originally recorded, time would not have been split. He would have never challenged, and I would not have had to take his body. But you warped history, ripped a hole in the fabric of time. You made this possible. All this work, as you did, it all begins with you, Trunks. It was like this, right? You fool! Zero retribution! Retribution! We fight as one! It's over! it was like this, right?
Don't you see? That time machine proves your mortal arrogance. Why you cannot be allowed to live. You both enabled and inspired us. You helped to light the flame of our justice. You helped to launch Project Zero Mortal. So, next time you mourn your people, remember, they're dead because of you.
All I've ever tried to do is save people from walking nightmares like you! Shit! I'll hold them off and give them everything I've got. But in case I fail, you need to find a way to defeat them.
Do you take me for a coward? I'm not going to leave you here.
No, right. The only way to save his future.
You agree with this?
You're not getting away.
First, you'll have to deal with me! Watch out!
Always so dependent on Goku and his friends.
Group, but he's
Oh my god, finally. Alright, and we're back, chat. We're back.
Since chimps are known to be a little aggressive
Oh
and
my
crazy,
god.
that could have been represented stills on the camera or something.
Ha ha
But
ha.
other than that, he's
Yeah. Ha ha
Penguin,
ha.
while being a very
Yeah.
cool
Ha
guy,
ha.
he's easily one of
Yeah.
the best.
Ha ha ha.
I love
Drop into the
Goku.
bio.
In fact,
Ha.
he's much smaller
Yeah.
compared to the rest
Ha
of the
ha
cast.
ha.
And like I mentioned earlier,
Loser.
I like it being hard to see on the doorway.
Yo, I think that's enough battles for this entire story mode. Oh
Because I knew he
no.
did something different when he got into the office, but never once slipped up and let him in. You know,
Oh
damn,
no.
blowing up. Anyway, apparently the Penguin messes with the doors if he gets into the office.
Yeah, that's enough battles for this entire. Oh no.
But like I said, I never experienced it firsthand. Old Candy is alright. It's a pretty creepy looking design, but I never really think much of it. And once again, I really don't like that their gimmick is just their eyes don't shut the door, because that makes the rest of the gameplay piss easy by default. The rat is a bonus animatronic that appears on night 6. Gameplay-wise, he's my favorite aspect of the game. It makes the game somewhat challenging. It works the exact same way as Old Candy, meaning that his eyes are not visible in the darkness. He can appear at either of the doors, and you have to be very quick to shut the door. He will jam your button very fast if you let him stand there for too long. Every time I play FNAF 1, I always die at least once on hit 6. So I think it's a decent challenge for a game that is extremely easy up until that point. Finally, we have the puppet, but he doesn't appear during actual gameplay. Instead, he shows up in these FNAF 2 style aftermath cutscenes. These cutscenes are fine. I really don't have much to say regarding them, but they're kind of neat to look at and a nice bonus for completing things. One final big point I want to bring up for this game are the jump scares. None of them are very scary or interesting in my opinion. Blank specifically has such a comically bad jump scare that isn't helped by the fact that there's a huge gap between Blank hitting the glass when the jump scare actually plays, which pretty much removes all tension.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like he should have had a new super for this cutscene. I mean, for this boss, because, like, come on. And am I not in Super Saiyan Rage yet?
Belongs to us alone, and we will create it, not you.
Like, as it is right now, so far, the worst story I've played in so far, I'll probably say, is Trunks so far, because I've just fought the same people 3 times. That's literally been the whole thing. So, it's probably the worst so far, but
It's exactly what the name implies. A complete rebuild of the game that changes mostly visuals, but as a
it is what it
complete
is.
well. One of the biggest things added, in my opinion,
You're facing me now.
Alright, Goku's was the best because his was the longest, obviously, he's the main character. Then Gohan's, then Trunks. That's actually the order I played them in also. Well, technically I played Vegeta also, but Vegeta was, I just played one fight from Vegeta, so I can't say too much on that. Wish you were able to start at, I wish you were able to start with fighting Goku. That would be awesome. But, you know, they started you at the, Namek. It's not that bad, though.
the game is too easy and we will create it, not you. Second, the animatronics do look significantly better than you. The end of your Earth. Don't you see? odd. One specifically looks too real. He's supposed to be worn and damaged. But we're only looking at shit. The joke's getting slightly different. The channel you are moving. Some interesting YouTuber Easter eggs.
It's over!
Insanely good extras for you. Andy Ray Ultimate is actually cheating the gameplay as well. This is a 1v1 fight between the player and Shadow Candy. Why do they play it being model work? Shadow Candy is not even you're dead!
Alright, bet. We're equal right now. Equal health right now. I got a little bit more.
Sinful as it is,
and you keep doing that until the night. The coolest part of this gameplay mode to me is the fantastic use of the name.
Oh, okay, bet.
Here they're used to their fullest. Not only does he hide on every camera in the building, he can also be hiding in the Nights Off version of every camera as well. Meaning that you have to check both versions of every single camera. Something like this during the main gameplay would do wonders with some tweaking, having not only an actual reason to use the cameras, but a great reason to actually keep the cameras dark as well. If you can't find Shadow Candy in time and he gets in your office, two things happen. One, if you close the correct door on him, he will hide again, but drain a bunch of power in the process. Two, Shadow Candy will get you.
If they make me fight him, like, bro, I don't want to. Oh my god. I'm fighting the same person 4 times in a row. This entire story has just been me fighting the same person. I'm not gonna lie. Why couldn't we take it back to Z? Why do they keep starting me as Super? They did it with, okay, no, they didn't do it with any other character so far. But dang, why do I have to start at Super every time? I would much more prefer to actually fight with Gohan. Like, bro, future Gohan. Instead of just starting like this. They could have done such a bigger story too. Like, yo, why didn't we start at Z? That story mode was trash. This is actually the only one I'm so far disappointed with. Because this was just, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to start here, but, I mean, somebody did. This is probably the final boss, and if it's not, I might just, like, not play this anymore, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, if the final boss is somebody else, which wouldn't make sense in itself, like, this is the only thing that makes sense for this to be the final boss. But if it was somebody else, I guess I would still play it. Wouldn't make sense again, but still. Yeah, I like how Xenoverse had its own, like, thing going on with the time capsule thing. It took a lot from Superhero, and I think that's really freaking cool. It was basically like Superhero the game, and that was really cool. I really like that, like, a lot. That was actually cool. And this game is, it's really, also really cool. I really like all the things you can do. New characters, like, it's a lot of stuff that this game has Xenoverse doesn't have. It's not a lot of stuff Xenoverse has that this game doesn't have, if we're being honest. Or, like, no, there is, I'm lying, there is, but, like, you know, it's not as big, that's what I'm saying. Oh, the way I get all the Dragon Ball.
If he starts messing with the vent, you have a limited amount of time to ring the phone connected to the camera he is on. Once you ring the phone,
Alright, bet. We're gonna stay here.
Even if his
Father,
gameplay gimmick is slightly
perhaps you
different,
could
it's
spar
still
with me
really
just
just
one more
boiled down
time?
to ringing the phone that he's closest to, just
What
like
for?
in every other
Because I have to be able to
Except for the
protect my
Penguin.
world.
No
He's a
matter
pretty
what
good
it
gimmick,
takes.
actually. He's a
I'll
random
endure
chance
any
to spawn
training
the
you
camera.
throw at me,
If you
no
take
matter
too long
how
to switch,
brutal.
he'll crash your system and make you
You're
reset the
gonna
camera.
stay with
Simple,
us
but
after
effective.
all.
I dig it. One of the most obvious downgrades in this game compared to the first one is the design of
As
the
long as it's not an
This is easily one of the
inconvenience.
strongest
Of
aspects
course
of Candy's
not.
run. So it
No
disappoints me
matter
to say
the
that this game
timeline,
really drops
this-
the ball here.
Thanks,
All of
Mom.
these winter designs
I
look
promise.
awful in my opinion.
I'll become
They don't do a
stronger
good
and
job of looking
stronger.
Scary or even cool. These are long
Aw,
handmade wither animatronic, and it's
that's
like
nice.
in 2016. I only hold these at such a high standard because I know Unreal could have done a lot more with this concept.
Alright, bro. This is what Tony was talking about, bro. Like, how they be making you read some other things and then just have the voice acting was cool, bro. I would like. I guess it does, like, you know, make their job a little easier. Not having to. Oh yeah, this is nice. This is what I meant by this. Alright, man. It does make sense for this to be like the last boss, and if it's another one, cool. I'm cool with that. Cool beans, bro. This is nice. I like this. This is actually cool. The beginning was it was just it was the same thing over and over again, to be honest. But this is actually, like, I like this a lot. I really like this.
Break past the very limits of your power. Got it.
This is easily the worst game in the entire series.
Looks like I'm up next then.
Okay.
I never thought I'd have a chance to learn from the one who taught him.
The next game in the trilogy is a
I'd nearly forgotten that. Hard to picture Gohan as a martial arts instructor. This will be a good chance to hone any demon-style techniques he taught you. Allow me to show you how to fight like a demon. Don't make a sound, or it might be your life.
Come on, get Piccolo. Yes, sir.
Keep it coming, guys. Share your power with me.
Oh my God! Hold on. Dang! You ain't have to kill him. Come on, let's be honest. If Chunks really hit Piccolo with that, y'all think he died? Oh, I saw him. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, okay. Let's go. I definitely like the other one more, not only because it does more damage, or it doesn't. I can't really tell, honestly. Dang, they got me fighting everybody. Got me fighting the whole party.
Makes sense that you're as strong as you are. I've been too busy.
This is nice, bro. They got me fighting the whole party. The training is crazy.
This is a rare opportunity for me.
Are they taking up all slots, question mark? Because I think that's 3 people right there. They're gonna have me fight 2 more people.
Okay, so this is how the gameplay works. You play as who is the one of the characters in your sleep.
Thank you for training with me, everyone. You don't know how much this means to me.
That was so freaking cool, bro.
Locations in the bedroom. These include a door and 2 different closets. If he appears in one of these places, you can catch him with your flashlight, and he will go back into hiding, and the cycle continues. If you mess up and take too long, Montserrat will enter the room into phase 2. In phase 2, you must shine your light at Montserrat's face in order to fight him off.
Before he leaves to return to his own time, Trunks says his goodbyes to everyone and promises they'll see one another again.
When you see him under the bed, you have to go back up and
Wow.
direction to where he is. Finally, is phase 4. Here, you wait to hear a signal from Montserrat or some light breathing.
Alright.
One of these 2 things, you can move to the other side of the room and get Montserrat with the final beam of light, which will send him. That sounds cool, right?
How do I?
And you'd be
Wait.
correct, it actually is. At least, it is for the first couple times. But then you have to do it over, and over, and over, and over. And then you realize this is the entire game. The gameplay loop very quickly...
Is there no congratulations for beating this one?
The entire night waiting
Is it because it's the same fight over and over again?
You do the thing, fend them off, and repeat the whole game. What about Monster Pass, you may be wondering? Does he actually play in any meaningful way? No, not really. From night 3 onwards, Monster
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Monster Pass either appear on the left
What was
or right
here?
and slowly fall.
Goku.
By shining a light.
Okay.
Here's the easy part. What you do for pretty much the entire night during this game. Shine your light back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. What does the cat do? Appear on either side of the room and you're repelled by the light. Essentially, Monster Cat is almost never a threat. It has very little to do with wrong gameplay that makes it even remotely more interesting. Which pretty much means even with a new character in the mix, you're doing the exact same thing all 5 nights, but it just gets slightly harder each time. In both of my playthroughs, I never once died to Monster Cat. At points where I feel like I should have. You see, the only point that Monster Cat is actually a threat is when you're busy dealing with Monster Cat, which I really think brings us into panic knowing that you have to deal with both at once. However, even with the idea of him being...
Alright, well, I'll beat that.
If Monster Cat was slightly more aggressive, I probably would have fairly lost in a couple of moments during my playthrough, but it never happened. There is one final thing about the night that I have to bring up. That being the cassette player. The cassette player is an interesting thing in police. At the start of the night, you push play on the player to start some music. When that music ends, you rewind the tape. What does this do, you may ask? Well, it speeds up the night. Without the cassette player playing the music, the nights are extremely long.
What lies beyond strength itself?
It always kind of just felt like a thing new rather than a super meaningful gameplay mechanic. Playing and rewinding the tape only takes a little bit of time. And it took away from the circuit for the Also, I don't know where else I'll get to mention this, but the room in this game is full of a bunch of very odd YouTuber references that feel a little too in your face. Hey, even Smike made it in. There are so many little things that could have been done to make this gameplay loop here slightly more interesting. I'm no game designer, but things such as having Monster Cat be able to appear under the bed or behind you in the same player would give some more use to those areas in the room.
But let me beat the brakes off her.
Check under the bed or behind you to see if he's there to fend him off.
Take care of her now, wait and see. Take care of her now.
Be kind of done in the form of Vinny. Night 6 consists of fighting Monster Vinny, who is essentially a significantly harder version of Monster Rat. He has a different movement.
I am not about to wait for Khalifa to do anything.
Keep it real with y'all. I tried, but I could not beat this for the life of me. My mouse movements were always too slow, and I could really
I bet. Now I gotta beat the brakes off Goku.
Do whatever fulfills your desires. Fight so that you may claim.
Feels like I'm playing against myself right now, since I was literally on the other side of this battle before.
Truly the most overrated battle. Understand why people like it. A whole bunch of extra minigame stuff I've neglected for years. It's really enjoy the game. Gameplay, it's definitely out there. But I don't understand why people like anarchy. Donald Trump and Dave Sunday will stop it. We will crush violent. Hello, you crazy kids and slightly older people. Just a quick reminder that the Taiken Sons Charity Co. charity event is happening this. You know, everyone always gets on me for my thumbnails. And I mean, what's the deal? I mean, they're beautiful. There's some beautiful thumbnails. Come on, you have to agree. It's that blank. You know the drill at this point. But it won't. Where? You better go down the street? Yeah, let me get my keys from here. Yeah, I'll hold down. Get the bag.
My bad, I wasn't paying attention, y'all.
No hard feelings.
So today we have the first ever FaZe Royal Rumble. Okay? Basically, the way this is going to work, we're going to be having people come in one by one every few minutes. They have their theme songs, got their outfits on. We got the wrestlers. And rules are it's a Royal Rumble. The last person standing wins. And if you get thrown out of the ring and you touch the grass on the bottom, you're officially out. Okay? And I'll be honest, I don't know what's going on at all. I'm just a ref because obviously I have a torn MCL, so I cannot wrestle. But, alright. Okay.
Oh man, my back. You guys don't know what I'm watching? I'm watching FaZe Clan Rumble Royale or Royale Rumble.
I just wanted to hang out. Wow, everybody's here.
I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for this moment.
Hey yo. FaZe Clan is so gay sometimes. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. Please don't get mad at me in the comments, guys. There is absolutely nothing wrong with not being.
Wow, everybody's here.
It's on Amazon Hall of Fame.
Is there anything special that you want? Let's get you in a spending mood. Take all the time you need.
Alright, time to get what I've wanted this entire time.
A big spender, huh?
Yeah, I'm putting that on. I'm putting that crap on. Do I have any Piccolo outfits? To be fair, I haven't played his story, so probably not.
Impressive! You've got a good eye. Spending money always feels so good.
Oh yeah. W outfit chat. Just a little something. Just a kind of it. Just a kind of it. Just a calm look.
Spending money always feels so good.
The person saying spending money always feels so good, like, bro. I'm not funny. I know. I know. Dun, dun, dun. Am I in one of those sad edits, guys? Is that what I'm in?
You won't
Yeah,
see one of
I know.
these every day, trust me.
Dun, dun, damn. Is everybody look at you that way? Wow. $695.
Goku! Master Roshi, have you taken on any new students lately?
What's up?
You're never one to sit still.
All right, let's go! Wow! Everybody!
Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
I need a fucking tube, bro.
I'll take care of this.
Dang it, I wasn't trying to start. I was trying to customize.
What's wrong? You're nuts.
Nah, I'm sorry, but I'm not. Bro, I need to be feeling myself. Don't I? Need to be feeling myself before I get into fights. So, the key to, you know, fighting good is feeling good. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, let's get the scouter. Let's get the outfit. Yes, sir. Please tell me Lil Goku has outfits. No. Sadly, you don't have outfits, young one. I frankly don't care if he has outfits. No. Not good. No, for a fact, he has outfits. Many of them, not that. I always thought with him with his gi on, for some reason to me, it just doesn't look right. I don't know if I've just seen him without a shirt too much, but it just doesn't look right with the gi, to admit. Alright. Well, We're in this joint.
What's wrong? You're not scared, are you?
You've seen my face. That means your life is forfeit.
Wow, hitting like a main character right now. It's almost like he's a player. Why is he, whoa! Where'd all that come from? Where'd all this hostility come from? Why am I hitting like an NPCU? NCPU? CPU. Whoa, why is he me right now? Why is hit me right now? Yeah, why is that happening? Why is that happening? Bro. Yeah, I'm feeling myself, so. Okay, so now they want to change the Jiren, huh? Yeah, look at my counter versus yours, bro. Look, yeah, nah. Look at my counter versus yours. Oh my god, yours only gets up to 1,000. Mine gets up past 4,000 like every time. Okay. And he took at the heart. They low-key cooking my team right now. This is a boring video. To you, Fave, no offense. And that's a win for me. I'm not gonna lie, this move carrying me right now. I know.
I'm on it. You're wide
Venom. Yo, me and my mom are watching Venom: The Last Dance in movie theaters like this week, bro. On Tuesday. And it's Sunday. Sunday! Guys, tomorrow new Tyler album comes out. Can you feel the light inside? But yeah, I can't wait to watch the movie with my mom. It's gonna be the first movie we watched in theaters since my birthday, which was like 2 months ago. So yeah, that's big. I'm running away. Kid Goku would never fight this dude. I'm running away. Kid Goku would actually, he would fight, but he would try to eat him because he would think he's like candy or food or something. If he thought marriage was food, he would think Magic Boo was food.
Yo, Max, you gotta watch that video, man. What video? They put us against each other for the bitches. Yo, it's this guy that is getting it. No, you won't. No, you gotta see the bitches. That shit made me so happy. I never been so happy in my life. Yo, it says 14. Normally I always work so mild. That's real. Yeah. No, like the bill, 14. Yeah, now, well, you also want to taste you too. I don't talk to shit. They go behind school and they like, dumbass, I spread most information so far. Like, what video? That like friends a video, niggas where you be doing.
Oh yeah, Kid Goku on top. Evil Master, you need to give up your evil ways.
We have Kal-El. Wait, slow down. That's so low. It just turned off. You gotta go back to it.
What do I do? It's so long. I think you'll be up there now. What's the air?
Alright guys, if I'm being honest, that might be all for today. Thanks for watching the video.
Everybody's here.
Just making sure my mic was on. I got scared, so scared. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching the video. That's probably gonna be all for today. And yeah, Samurai out.
So tired.